Commander, I believe we may well be at the turning point of this war. With Stalin's Iron Curtain offline, and the success of the Chronosphere, victory is finally within our grasp. However, there is still much to be done. One of our spies has confirmed our worst fears. The Russians have developed a weapon greater than anything previously known. An atomic bomb. Stalin plans to unleash these bombs on several European cities. If he succeeds, all we have worked for, as a race, as allies, will be for naught. This is Major Vladimir Kosygin, one of Stalin's key atomic strategists. Intelligence indicates that he has vital information on Stalin's plans for this new weapon. Kosygin is appalled by Stalin's methods and is ready to defect. Apparently, Stalin plans to use his own troops as sacrificial lambs to draw our forces into a trap. Once we take the bait, he drops the bomb. You will find Kosygin here, in the Riha compound. Direct the spy past that compound's defenses and to the command center. Once you reach Kosygin, get your APCs in and Kosygin out.
Welcome back to Command & Conquer Blue Alert, and welcome to the next mission for the Allies. This time we've got to liberate Kosygin. We don't start with much.
Yeah, the 2 minigunners for me, and presumably the same.
Yep, 2 entire minigunners. Note that we won't be attacked during the early part of this mission here, though there isn't really much of a need to build fancy defenses. For the time being.
Not that we really get fancy defenses because this is allies, but you know.
That is very true, yeah. Even though I do like the Allied anti-air gun a lot more than the Soviet SAM side.
True. It just eviscerates planes.
That is true, it's so vicious. It does cost a lot of power though. Just exploring this island here. Soviets have not noticed us.
Ah, excellent. Battersea power stations.
Good. I like that
So
the
will we
advanced
get
power
attacks
plant.
at all on the island? Or is
Sorry?
it just... Do we get any attacks at all on this island? Like airdrops or anything?
We do get them later on when we invade the island. Invade the island, not invite it. But for the time being, we will not.
Okay.
So we should be safe. I say that, and then something will probably happen, but we'll see. Also, a note about the Red Alert advanced power plants. It actually saves you money, whereas the Tiberian Dawn one only saves you space. I always kind of like that.
Let's get that naval yard.
The Soviets have attack helicopters, which they don't have particularly often.
Okay. I better check which one of us can actually build said spy.
That's probably good.
Do I have access to spy? I do.
Yeah, we both get access to spies.
Oh,
Yeah, we do.
ambidextrous. Let's give it a second refinery.
Yeah. I'm going to get a war factory and gonna start getting some tanks ready for our eventual invasion of that island.
So I believe your preferred method for this map is just to take out the base, excluding the command center, and then send the spy in?
Well, that is correct. Part of the reason is that there's a lot of dogs, and they are very difficult to avoid. So both when you get your spy in and when you get Kosigan out. So it's not impossible, but it's definitely a bit of a challenge.
Fair enough.
Gonna get those medium tanks ready.
Excellent.
Gonna get an anti-air gun here just in case.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we have our own air units just yet.
Nope, but we're going to get helicopters in the next mission.
Excellent.
And then in the mission afterwards, they tell you that you have helicopters, which you already had beforehand.
In case you hadn't already noticed, helicopters.
That is true. You'd think that would kind of be a big deal. Like the first air unit ever that the Allies use, apparently.
Yeah, because they make a big deal about it in Command & Conquer. It's like, the Orca exists.
That is very true. Even though the GDI does have the terrifying bombers, but you never get to use those. Because there's always like one SAM site that's in the back of the base, and by the time you've destroyed that, you've probably won the mission already.
True.
So I'm gonna get some transports ready here.
Very well.
Yeah, let's see how many tanks we can squeeze out of this island here.
I should probably be responsible and get a few tanks. I built a bit of a fleet though, so we can make our way over.
Nice. I believe there's some submarines, but yeah, that fleet should be able to cover us. There's also some more valuable minerals laying around here. Okay, one more tank.
Should get this war factory.
Yeah.
Quite easily.
Soon the true challenge will arise, getting all the tanks into a transport.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes. Micro battles right there.
That's true. Even though, to be fair, they did design the transport in a way that it can be loaded from every direction, which probably was a good choice.
Yes.
And are they stuck already? Not quite sure. Not yet, I believe. But we're getting there.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Okay, I've got one transport full of tanks ready here.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So far the oceans seem pretty clear. I guess
Yeah, I think-
nice continuity
this-
considering we just
yeah.
put us up that, so
I think the Soviets do have a submarine pan, but it's close to their base, and the submarines are only hanging out there.
Yes, sir.
fair enough.
Because I think the idea here is that it's a sneak attack.
I expect that we shouldn't have any problems landing.
Probably not. I'll try to get maybe...
Acknowledged.
maybe... like 15 tanks or so.
Okay.
And then, yeah, then we should be okay. What we can do, we can provoke the Soviets a little bit. We can maybe attack their harvester and lure their units out of their base.
Yes, sir.
That might be an option, but we'll see about that.
Yes, sir.
Just had a transport get onto the same cell as another transport. It's like, you're trying to break into dimensional space?
They actually, yeah, they're two-dimensional.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
TARDIS technology here.
It is.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Okay, we have...
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Okay, I've got 10 tanks ready. And loaded.
Excellent.
Oh, you even built... Oh yeah, you built the one nominal ore style you need if you harvest valuable minerals, because they give you so much money that they just fill your refinery up in no time.
With 2 refineries, though, I'm feeling pretty solid on that front.
That's true, yeah, I only built one, I just went for more harvesters. Even though the refinery isn't that much more
Unit
expensive.
ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
2 more tanks and that will be filled up.
That's nice, so you went for the light tanks.
Yeah, a bit of variety.
That's true. Be careful around their submarine pen, I believe there's Tesla coils.
I think that's probably just going to happen
Unit ready.
pretty
I
much
mean-
every time from now.
I mean, there's Tesla coils is probably...
Yes, sir.
Oh hey, I had overlapping transports as well, I just noticed.
Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
But then again, there's Tesla coils, that's just every Soviet base from, like, the 5th mission on, so that doesn't really tell you much, does it?
Guess I could use a spy to get some vision on them.
Building.
That is very true, yeah.
Go to transport just in case.
Building.
Yeah. But be careful with landing on the
Affirmative.
like the Soviet part of the map, because I believe they will start producing new units when we do so.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'll just use the transport itself to scan them.
That's true, yeah, you can do that as well. Transport is actually it's pretty fast, and it's also kind of difficult to hit. If you have a like 100% accuracy unit like the Tesla coil, it's good, but if you try to sink a transport with gunboats or destroyers, that's difficult.
Fair enough.
I think it mostly works when, yeah, there are submarines. I think it mostly works when you just block the entirety of the path. Oh, that transport lasted longer than I thought.
Evasive.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
That's true.
Evasive chat. Well, I guess I should build a silo because I have 9,000 credits.
Or just build more tanks. That's the true solution here.
So
Always
that's the your approach to budgeting. It's like, oh, we have a surplus. More tanks.
That is true. I think that's also one of the reasons why they abolished all silos in Red Alert 2, because they're not really needed, and thematically they fit Tiberian Dawn more, because like Tiberium is kind of central to the theme of that game, whereas Ore isn't really central to the theme of Red Alert,
It's a bit of a thought.
even though it works exactly like Tiberium, including
Yes, sir.
just growing
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
wherever it wishes to.
Yes, sir.
Although it does so without poisoning people, which is why no one freaks out about it.
That is very true. I would probably slightly freak out if there was just gold in my front yard growing, but then again it would also be gold, so I think
Yeah.
that would be...
You might suddenly start
Reporting.
moonlighting as an ore miner.
Unit ready.
that is true.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
They're forming a concave, yeah? But, well, I say concave, it's the opposite of a concave. But,
Convex.
yes,
Building.
it was the flying V of submarines.
The wedge shape. Oh wow. I'm amazed all the submarines are gone and your ships are not.
Yes, well, you've got to fire on the move to avoid dying to torpedoes.
Unit ready. Building.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm not sure whether you noticed that, but in the Red Alert beta, the submarines are absolutely insane.
Vehicle reporting.
Oh, there's they knew the Tesla core was before I did.
Yep, there we go.
Found it eventually.
Yeah, the beta submarines, they have, I think they have about half, they're almost half priced, but they also they have insane range. I think it's a range like
Yes, sir.
double or more than what it is here, and they're absolutely terrifying. Well, that V2 launcher had a bad day.
The V2 launcher came here, decided to start shooting the bridge, and then died to these destroyers.
That's interesting. That might actually be scripted. Maybe you're supposed to land there.
Yeah, possibly.
Interesting.
Let's lure this thing away.
Reporting.
Get an anti-air gun. I got a second anti-air gun.
Unit ready.
Yeah, you never know when the air units start showing up. The suicide
transport
helicopter.
as well.
Yeah. There's a
Coming in.
transport. Okay, interesting. But it seems to be stuck.
Okay, there's a heavy tank, V2,
Affirmative.
heavy tank.
Okay, so we're running a little bit low on money, even though we do have ore mines here.
Insufficient funds.
But I've got 20 tanks ready to go.
So those units have boarded the transport. I'll see if I can intercept it.
Interesting that, yeah, scripting that is not easy.
I see what you mean about the inability to hit a moving target.
Yeah.
That is
Building.
completely walked past.
Okay, maybe get your light tanks ready just in case.
Yeah, I think move into position.
Or there's I think there was a chance that you built your. They would certainly hate that anti-air gun. Yeah, that's the true culprit here. Transport's still going strong. It's shuffling around.
Building.
How about you help out your tanks?
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Okay, there we go. Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
That was interesting. You guys can join the rest of Flotilla 4.
Good, 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 good.
Reporting.
Let's get some more ore
Unit ready.
silos.
Building.
Reporting.
One more should do it.
Okay, I'm trying to get more tanks to board here, which is a challenge, as always.
Acknowledged.
Can you actually board my transports, I'm wondering? I don't think you can you?
Waiting order.
There's one that's currently open. Can you order your tanks to board it?
No, I get the no symbol.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it looks like we're out of money.
Yes, sir.
That's okay, so my fleet is ready,
Affirmative.
generally speaking. So I think I'm just gonna land in the south here. Even though we could also land here, but I'm not sure how much space there is.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I'll let my light tanks join.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
good, good, good.
Acknowledged.
I'm just gonna line them up and then have everybody disembark at the same time.
Affirmative.
Sort of.
Shoot down every plane in existence.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Vehicle
Also, I sent an empty transport with these guys here for some reason. Don't know why I did that, but I did. I think I built one too many.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. We acknowledge.
Another transport's heading in.
Affirmative. Vehicle.
Let's make a move.
Affirmative.
So it's already, and the helicopters are coming as well, but that's fine because
Waiting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds.
Vehicle. Acknowledged. Yes.
You've slightly clogged up this beach full of tank.
yeah,
Got one tank off.
there's a grenadier horde coming after me, of course. I'm gonna go after their harvester, so let's see whether we can force them to empty their base that way.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Fair enough.
On hold. Cancel.
Affirmative.
Let's see. Oh, you are very dead, harvester. There's a whole bunch of tanks coming after you. Oh yeah, they did not like that.
Yes, sir.
Definitely not. But oh yeah, they're coming after me.
Affirmative.
Oh, I
With
got
the
rid of the
mammoth
test.
tanks? Yeah, oh, there's 3 mammoth tanks here.
I better take care of my base because it's dying.
Okay, I'll.
Unit lost.
Oh wow, there's actually guys coming after you as well. But you have some light tanks there, so that should cut
Yeah,
out.
that should do the job.
Okay, so let's see. Being strafed by yak planes here, but that's not really the problem. The mammoth tanks here.
Building. Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative.
Let's get these lights reinforcing.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
there we go.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Getting Tesla coiled here.
Unit lost.
It happens, so let's try to take out those Tesla coils.
Acknowledged.
Before horrible things happen here. There we go.
Unit lost.
Okay, Tesla coils are down.
Yes, sir.
Heavy tanks are next.
Awaiting. Yes, affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Give
The good thing
them a
about all
shout.
the red alert air units is that you can always kill them on the ground because they all have to land sooner or later.
Yes.
Unit lost.
No crew of airships here.
That is true.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Okay. Don't forget, let the command center stand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, at least the Tesla call that all my boats basically died killing is still dead.
Good, 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 good.
The construction yard in turn.
also think... So I've got a spy here, I should probably get that over there. One of my numerous transports. Also, I'm gonna destroy this canal here because I don't trust it.
You're kind of littering the oceans there with transports, aren't you?
That's true. So much waste.
Awaiting permit. Permit. Yes, sir. Permit.
Let's get rid of all these dogs here.
Yes, sir. Permit. Yes, sir.
There we go.
Permit. Acknowledged.
Okay, spies on the way.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Oh, they still have power. There's another Tesla coil.
That tank that was killed by the Tesla coil was on the same cell as the dog, and the dog was electrified as a result.
Oh wow, that's pretty sweet. Okay, I'm gonna destroy this airfield here because I'm getting tired of these planes.
Yes, indeed.
Playing love games with you.
Okay,
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle.
there we go, no more of that.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
There's just a transport hanging out at the southern half of your base, just for some reason.
Dropped off the V2 and the flame troops, and its job was done.
Yeah, just decide to hang around. You're also supposed to get cruisers here. I'm not quite sure what the condition is again. So let's see.
Do you have control over it?
Yeah, I have control over Kosigan, and I can load him into the transport. That was one thing I was worried about.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I have control over him too.
Whoa,
Move
wait.
away.
No! Can you also put them in one of your transports? I'm curious.
Let me check. Yes, I can.
Okay. Could be any transport.
There's a miner there that's needing to be killed. So. There's also a dog hidden behind this tree
Really?
with the tooltip of enemy soldier.
Reporting.
Saying a lot of a dog to call it a soldier, but you know.
Probably, yeah. Well, it's a horse-sized dog, so... There's that.
Mission accomplished.
And there we go. Kosigan's safe.
The informant extracted. He will tell us the location of many critical Soviet installations.
It will, and we're going to see one of those next time.
Indeed, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.
Take care, and goodbye.